Morning, everyone. Welcome to McBoss Capital Livestream. My name is Michael Chu. Today is Friday, October 17th, 9:13 a.m. So more than 1.5 hours in the market. Market is generally down. Nasdaq down 0.2%. Dow is the only one that's up 0.1, and S&P down very slightly 0.07%, and volume is down. So we did have a distribution day yesterday, and just to show you, we've been getting many distribution days lately, three to be exact, in the last 5 sessions. That is not good. That is not good. Generally, when you have distribution days within very close time period, it really signify institution selling. So today we continue to see, some sort of selling as well. So let's look at the 5 minute chart. So we try to bounce back, and as you can see, we are losing steam here, and we are starting to go down to the lows here. Possibly we could test the low here. Let's go to SPY. Very similar action. You can see we are getting close back to the lows here. Now on the daily chart, the S&P now is below 10 and 21 day. It's still near the pink line 21 day, but it's really more lower than near it. So again, this is not a good thing, and the 50 day is not far from it. Um, and if we get close to 50 day, we will probably test it again. So we tested twice already, which is good. But unfortunately, we it looks like it wants to test it again. So maybe the third time's the charm, or maybe the third time could be the big break, right? If we do fall below 50 day, really, there's no saying how far it'll go down, because I mean, you can look at the previous support line here, like from the 50 day, but other than that, there's a lot of room to go down. So that's the risk. Okay, let's go to Dow. Um, so Dow is now turned slightly negative on the ETF. Um, yeah, so this one is much lower than the 1021 day, and you can see it's closer to the 50 day than any other index right now. And again, it's testing the low right now. Looks like it broke the low here. So again, not a good sign. Market is getting weaker and weaker. So that is the problem. IWM, okay, look, this is already broken to new lows, and Russell got hit hard yesterday, obviously with the regional bank stuff, and right now you can see it's below 21 day. And again, this is not a good sign, because so we went from a new high to like pretty much now below 21 day in a very short time frame. 1.5 days we are down below 21 day. So again, we need to be cautious, because if you got bull trap here and this becomes a bear bull trap, and it goes down a lot, you could suffer big time. So and you know talking about the bank sector, which is now there's a lot of regional banks got hit hard, but even the major banks, I don't know, they're not moving after they report, right? So let me go down here just to show you Citigroup, right? Let's look at that one, and you can see we came up, right, on the earnings, but now we are, where are we trading? We are like actually testing near the lows here. Now today it is holding support, so that is a good thing. So maybe this is the bottom, even with the good earnings report. Another one support, both of them, but it's just not moving much. So again, market is really pushing this two down. So maybe once the pressure is off, maybe it'll be better. But again, we don't know that, because this is also not far from the low, so we can easily test the low as well. So yeah, really, there's not much place to hide. Let me look at BAC here as well. Again, the financial sector has been weak lately, and we got some little bit of boost from the earnings report. Here's BAC, and today, also this one is finding support here. So maybe they have hit the bottom. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's still too early to say. They pull back. It's normal for a stock to pull back. After a good earnings, move here, and then now it pulls back to 10-day and still above the 10-day. So right now this one is acting a lot better, so it might be one to watch. um yeah, let me go to the stocks and move quickly here. um this is the downside. Let's just see if anything show up here that I know of. So okay, so Algo is one that I know of, which is gold stock. Gold got hit hard today. So let's look at gold price. Gold coming from the top here. Um, it dropped 1.6%, but gold stocks are getting hammered. Like, let's look at CBE. This one's down 9%, like straight down to the 10-day. Um, this is HL down 8%. So, it's a big drop for sure. Most of them are dropping. I mean, they all ran up pretty strong yesterday. Look at this one where it closed yesterday. That is a tremendous move. And then today we went down 6%. It's just, let's look at Barrick Mining because that's a bigger one. And look at this one. This one's now near the 21-day. Like, it just come down so fast. Yeah, I don't want to say that's the top, but there's signs that we could be topping, right? When the other thing I want to say is just everyone is talking about gold. Like there's not one forum that doesn't talk about gold. When that happens, we may be near the top. Anyhow, so that's the gold trade. I think silver is probably the same. Let's see, just quickly take a look. Yeah, same thing. So this one down even more, 4% on this silver price. So yeah, not very good shape. Let's see what else moving here. There's really not much moving. Most stocks are down today. So Futu, BAC, BAP, SSG, SYF. So yeah, some of this is not on my list. So but let's take a look at the next sector is the tech area. So let's look at some of the bigger guys, AMD. So this is the stronger one, and you can draw a bottom channel line here, and looks like it's pulling back after yesterday's strong gain right there. This is for sure the kind of the leader of the big chips right now. It's pulling back today. Still looks normal, still above the bottom channel line, and we're not close to the 10-day. I guess you could say that's the risk because we fall back to 10-day. That could be quite a bit. Let's look at Nvidia. Nvidia hasn't moved at all recently. Now it's still above the red line. That's the key there. If it fall below 10-day, I mean, it could be a big problem. We'll see. Okay, let's look at TSM. TSM also, report good earnings but fell, to the lows yesterday, and then today kind of fall back near the 10-day again. So it's still a very strong uh, fundamentals, but the stock is not acting well right now. Let's look at Broadcom. Broadcom also fall back. This one was, hitting new highs today, pull back. Today is again fall back to 10 days. So they don't look too bad. They're all quite still near their short-term support. But if the market deteriorate faster, like I mean, the chips are the leaders, right? If they fall apart, I think that's not a good sign. So we have to watch this carefully right now. Um, one stock here, Google. Let's quickly take a look at that. So Google is finding support right here. It's not going down much. It's above the 10-day. Like it doesn't seems to want to come down the 10-day. This is a very nice consolidation right here, very tight. I think Google, may have more room to run once we come out this um, this market current like consolidation. Some people think it'll go sideways the current market, but who knows, right? But that's the best case scenario. If it goes sideways, consolidate it, and then move back up, then Google could be a strong leadership here. It's definitely showing relative strength near new high right here. So that's good. Let's see anything else that pop up today. Okay, so we do have STX, WDC, um, kind of showing some support this morning. Okay, now you know what? I'm. It has changed now because now it has turned lower. So again, sometimes you just have to give it time. Look at this. It was finding support, and then now look how fast it's coming down. So that is the problem right now with the marketplace. Stocks that have run up a lot, and if you miss this run, trying to catch the late run here, it could be a trap. So this one may most likely looks like a trap. Like if you know, it looks more. It's still near the 10-day, but this reversal is not good. Let me look at WDC. Yeah, same thing here. It is reversing right now. Okay, so even that area that was doing okay this morning seems to have given back now. So yeah, there's just not much to hide. Like there's nothing like I mean, look at industrials. A lot of them are pulling back now, and that was showing some signs of relief recently, but still. So here's CLS, now it's pulling back. Let me look at VRT. Well, this one's pulling back to the 10-day right now. So yeah, so let's see SYM. Well, this one took a big turn like after making a nice new high here 2 days ago, and now look at how fast it's now below the 10-day. It's just tremendous how fast they come down, and that's the thing that when that happens, I think the market it's best to stay on the side or start selling because you don't know how far this will go. Um, XMTR, this one still on a downtrend. Look at this reversal right here. As for the chart to come back up, just can't find any bid right now. That's the biggest problem. And let's quickly look at the news here. XP, uh, you know, did okay, I think. Yeah, this one is doing okay. It's probably not in my list though. Let me see. Yeah. Okay, earnings are okay. Looks good actually, near 10%. So that one looks okay. Um, yeah, that's good. See anything else turn up here? Yeah, Lily, Novartis, they all got hit hard from the Trump's announcement that possibly they're trying to lower drug prices. So that area got hit hard today. It gapped down. Looks like it's bouncing back a little bit. Look at the support here at the 200-day for Lilly and VO. This one did not come back. This is down 4%. HIMS. This one down also pretty big here. 12%. It was down. Yeah, it's down a lot actually. No bounce so far. We are near the 50-day. So just got hit hard from that news about the drug prices. For weight loss drug prices. All right. Um, so here's the news here for that. And there's a whole bunch of earnings move here, which you can go through them. Um, yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Let's take a final look at the index. So there's just like the 3 days of distribution is what concern me the most right now. We haven't seen that kind of action in a long time. And usually, based on IBD studies in the past, when you have lots of selling in a very short time frame, that's when something has changed. And maybe it take more time for this to show what it's gonna do, but generally it usually leads to the downside. The only thing in the market that I feel is like somewhat positive is like the sentiment are very lots of fear in the market right now. When I look at the surveys, I'll talk about that in the weekend videos more this weekend. So please stay tuned to that. But other than that, like this is not a good sign. I trust this. Those are secondary signs signals. This one is more. The index is really where you want to focus on. It's just a heavy selling recently. And again, the other thing we just talked about is growth stocks are starting to deteriorate much faster than usual. And and again, some of the stocks that we saw earlier, like the data storage group, they bounced, but then very quickly they turned around again. So again, it just showed there's not much bids right now, and we could go further down. So we have to be mindful of that. So let's take a quick look at the index here. So it looks like we are trading at the bottom range, going to test the possibly the bottom here. Let's look at SPY, same thing. Very close to the bottom range here. DIA. So this one, tested it a little bit, but it didn't fall through the cracks so far. And then finally we have Russell. Russell did fall through again. The regional bank stuff seems like a continuous problem, so it could lead to more sell off if that continues, that story continues. Who knows, right? It's too early to tell. The funny thing is that story has been out like more than a week ago, but the market decided to react on it right now, which is kind of weird. But anyhow, maybe the market is just trying to find reasons to sell off right now. I don't know. The other big thing, obviously, that's happening is going to be earnings season, and that's coming up, and that could change the whole landscape of the stock, all the stocks, right? So that's why, for me, I'm just trying to stay on the side as much as possible and just observe for now. Thank you all for watching, and hope to see you on the weekend videos. Bye.